Morning,
Thanks
madam.
for joining me on the program. Well, we're looking at the construction sector. Now, how would you, I mean, speaking generally, how would you assess that sector?
Well, if we go by the CBN release for the GDP of industry as well as the construction subsector of the economy, which is about 9.9%, and you compare that with some of the economy of the world, like Malaysia, where you have about 13.5% for construction, and you have about 24%, for industry. Putting the two together, you have about 37.5%. When you compare that with our 9.9%, you will see that we're really not doing much.
When you talk about 9.9%, for which year, for which quarter? Because I know that the GDP, the contribution of the construction sector in first quarter of this year, it's 3.27%, going by what we have from the National Bureau of Statistics.
Okay, if you look at the release of CBN for last year, that is 2012, we have 9.9 in there for the industry as well as construction combined together. And you look at the expansion of GDP is being reported as 6.6%. Of course, that's from CBN.
So what exactly are the issues in that sector? Why is that sector not doing well? From what you have said, you believe that the sector doesn't seem to be doing all right. What is the problem with it?
Well, the problem is obvious. Nigeria economy is not doing well. We don't have money with the people. You only have with the government. And it is the government that sponsors most of the projects, as we can see. And you are not really having a very buoyant private sector. Usually, under a normal condition, under a good circumstance, you have a vibrant private sector as well as government pushing money into the system. When you combine the two, you have a very good performance from construction industry. And don't forget that when the economy is not doing well, the very first sector that fails it is the construction industry. When people don't have money for construction, then, of course, you're going to depend on government alone, and that's what we're having right now.
All right. Now, building collapse seemed to be a very common phenomenon. We just had one recently, in Surulere. Now, as a civil engineer, what do you think is responsible for this?